Hey, what's up?
Welcome.
How's everybody doing?
The video dungeon.
We have our May wrap up for the month, even though we're already into June.
Well, you know, that Memorial Day weekend, you know, we weren't anticipating that ahead of time. We're like, yeah, we'll do it the last weekend of May, like we always do. And it's like, oh, wait, it's a holiday weekend. We're going to go barbecue instead. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. We had our fair share of shit to do in our regardless anyway. But we're here and we're doing it, and it's going to be a fun one. How's everybody doing?
See a decent amount of people already in there.
Dang, a lot of first-time chats, too. What do we got?
We got me in there.
Oh, there.
Saying hello.
Nobody. Shut up. We got Nico Fiore May Cry. What's going on? We got Bill 89, RPM 903, first time chat. What's up?
Welcome.
Ren and the Shave. What's up, brother?
John, how you doing? Night Shadow.
Night Shadow, yeah.
Elstree, welcome.
Elstree 2020. Johnny Blue, what's up, dude?
Hey, enjoy that pizza, Johnny.
Yeah, oh yeah. What's up, Brendan? How you doing, man?
Chad from the Deep, welcome. Howdy, right back at you.
Howdy.
Mari Vera 77, spoopies indeed.
Oh, he's got the spoops.
I mean, that microphone, Joe, in front of your shirt is like perfectly placed to be spoopies.
Spookies.
Eyeball Soup, how you doing, man?
What's up, man?
Moshi, indeed.
Billy Mount, what's cooking?
We got Billy Mount and Bill.
And
89.
Bill.
The Bills are taking over tonight.
Billy Mount, Bill, boy, 89.
Going on, guys.
So what is up? Man, I don't know about you, but it has been a fucking insane month. Lots of good stuff. We did a lot of great stuff this month. But it has run me through the fucking grinder, man.
I didn't think it ran me through it until about a half hour ago when it finally caught up to me. I'm like, we recorded something before this, and by the end of it, I was like, God damn, why am I so tired?
I had that too, where like I was drinking like energy drinks all week. And
well,
I was
you got me beat there.
up, and I was like up super late, and then up super early, and then finally, like you said, like it all just kind of hit me, and I crashed, and I went, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, but here we are to hang out and have a good time with you guys, the dumpster dwellers.
Yeah, I was looking forward to this.
Me
big
too.
Time. So yeah, want to talk about what we've been doing?
Sure.
Yeah. What? I can't even remember the beginning of the month.
The beginning is like, oh my God. I mean, you guys watch the episodes or listen to them. I mean, what do we even cover? We probably could just go over that briefly.
Yeah.
At the what am I trying to, at the expense of not repeating ourselves, but we had the and this might not be in order, but we had we invaded Tony from Hack the Movies.
We took over the Hack the Movies store. It became the movie dumpster video.
Got that Munchie poster hung up. We did, what did we do? Theodore Rex with Clayton Fury. That was great. Or Fioriti, excuse me. Jesus. I know these movies, folks. Just bear with me. My brain is like a melted bowl of gruel, like in bad taste.
That's how I kind of feel.
Good lord.
Geez, we did Metal Beast, wasn't that?
Oh
this
yeah,
month?
yeah. Project Metal Beast.
Metal Beast was the first one. What a fucking great movie. And then we did Blue Monkey.
Right. Yes. But and also a little BTS again, Johnny. Hope you got that reference on the Blue Monkey one is for you, my friend. But the behind the scenes, we typically like to shoot in order, but due to some circumstances, we were kind of all over the map this month to make sure everything lined up. So it's like the order of like when things came out is mixed up in my brain.
Yeah, no, totally. And we didn't have we didn't put a trailer out for you guys to see what's coming up for June. So we can give you a little preview of that, what we're doing. We don't have it all worked out yet because we need to kind of regroup and catch up and figure out what we're doing. Yeah. But we will be releasing a schedule for June too, so you have something to look forward to for Patreon and for the public stuff.
I mean, if you saw or listened to whatever medium you catch this in, the last month's live wrap up. We said on that one, or maybe it was the one before that, like, yeah, we're going down to 2 episodes. Yeah. We're going to have talks. We'll have a ripe occasionally. And then we're like, oh, Clayton, he's down to film an episode. Yeah. Oh, we got this Predator thing we want to do with Tony. And it was like 4 episodes back to, which, hey, more for you guys at the end of the day. But for us, it was like,
and the commentary track and all that stuff. So it's just been a little nuts. So we're trying to get all our ducks in a row again. But yeah, I'm really excited. We got some really cool shit coming up, and some cool stuff that we've already released. First time chat from Nick's Form. Hey, what's going on? He says, hey, Joe, you've talked about your workplace, home video. Okay, so Home Video Express.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't necessarily my business. Me and my buddy Chris, who we do Talks from the Dark Side with, that was kind of like our gray market bootleg DVD thing that we used to do at conventions like Monster Mania and Chiller and shit like that. So we used to take movies like,
The Kindred
or Blue Monkey, like we talked about on the episode, or Metal Beast, like we talked about on the episode, and release them, put out the best possible version we could, and did like custom packaging, custom menus, all that kind of shit. So we've since been decommissioned, but it's a lot of fun to go back and talk about that kind of stuff, because that was like a really fun time in my life doing all that stuff. Hopefully we'll be doing that soon. Maybe not this year, but next year we're going to be fucking smacking those conventions up and down. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
MD's coming fast and hard.
And speaking of stores, just on the topic, some people were asking us after we did that Theodore Rex episode, because we hung up the MD towel.
Oh, the MD towel.
We gotta get that back on the store.
So yeah, and that's my fault, because I didn't put it back up, because what we usually do is rotate the winter stuff for the summer stuff, and I just totally forgot. So that will be up. I'll make sure to do that either tonight or tomorrow, so you can get a towel if you want. Yeah. Your very own lovely beach towel. We know that Johnny has one. I think Serge has one. You have one. I have one. They're really nice towels.
Oh my god! And it's a big towel too. I mean, you saw it in that episode.
It's a big towel. It's a really. I'm a very particular towel guy. Okay, you can ask my wife. I need a good fucking towel to dry me off when I get out of that shower. I want to be fucking bone dry afterwards, right?
Not bone chilling.
Not bone. Well, maybe a little bit of both. You see me naked anyway.
Yeah, the hair on the top of my head just stood up like large Marge.
But yeah, it's a really good towel, and you can have a towel of your favorite podcast.
Yeah.
How does that sound? So yeah, we'll get those up.
Yeah. And Mary Vary, you're right. Lemro, we can't forget about Lemro. Alien Private
from
Eye.
the planet Styx.
Oh my god! If you're patrons and you haven't checked this out yet for the $5 and $10 tier, or maybe you're thinking about it, head over to patreon.com/moviedumpster and check out this commentary track, because this movie,
it's a blast. It's a lot of fun.
It's basically like Alien Michael Jackson, who's a private eye, and there's some kung fu, and Robert Axelrod's in it, maybe, and I call him John Denver for 90 minutes on the commentary track. But that's a tease. You're not going to get the whole,
What? Why? Who? When? That's basically just Lemro asks a lot of fucking questions, dude. Yeah,
we got a teaser out there on the socials if you want to get a sneak peek. That was fun.
It seems like a few people have already watched it. Thank you.
Yes.
Ty, the Blockbuster guy, said Course Predator 2 was a great episode. Thank you so much. That was a big episode.
Yeah. Oh my god.
We had Tony on that. Well, clearly, you guys just watched it. It just came out, but a lot of love went into that one. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, or we hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, you know what, Ty? It is mind-boggling that it is already June. If you saw the promo for this that I did about a half hour ago, I almost posted one that I said June. So that happened almost.
He was this close, and he's like, "Oh, June." I was like, "Wait a second, it's May." If I'm rubbing my eyes or I'm blinking weird, it's because I got pollen up in my shit.
Oh
so,
no!
Sorry.
I'm on that 7-year cycle. I think, again, knock on whatever this table's made out of. I didn't have any allergy.
Like a fucking cicada, like the beast within.
Yeah, right. I'm about to get what was it? The Connor's wolf.
Billy Connor's wolf
is gonna come get me. But I don't know. Again, knock on whatever this table's made out of, wood or whatever. But I haven't had any allergy problems this year, other than one weekend when we filmed Theodore Rex and some Talks episodes. I wasn't high, folks.
Are you sure?
I mean, I've been high a lot in my life, but that particular weekend, no, I was not. Allergies, folks, allergies. I would admit it.
So you did have allergies.
In one weekend. I don't know if I got it all out on one weekend.
All right.
Anyway.
So first time chat from Grizzlehorn. Hey, Movie Dumpster, love your stuff. It's so cozy. Thank you so much. We're glad you're enjoying the show, and we appreciate that.
And Jay to the Vice.
Our coziness is now yours.
First time chat from Jay also. What's going on?
Oh, what's up, Jay to the Vice?
Let's go down this list. I'm just trying to read some of these comments.
Nico Fiore says, who's coming next to guest on Movie Dumpster?
I'd have to think about that.
We have to think about it. I know we have some guests lined up in the pocket. We're actually going to be on another show, but we need to hook that up first. but we're going to be on Dissect That Film soon.
Yes.
So we don't know when. We can't give you any dates or anything.
Yeah, to Joe's point, I could think in my head of like 3 or 4 people that we got to just hook up with, nail down dates, and figure out exactly what we're doing. So
yeah,
it's coming. It's coming.
We just we don't nothing's written in stone yet. So we'll let you know though.
And Ty's asking if we're going to be at too many games. I don't know if Joe's going, but I am going. I will be working at the Cinemassacre booth.
Oh, well, excuse me. Well, if Sean's going, I won't have anything to do that weekend because we can't record or anything. So I guess I'm going. No, I'll probably, yeah. You know what? I've been wanting to go for the past couple of years, and then all that shit happened with COVID and all that stuff. So I'm kind of I'm excited. I would love to come, go check it out and hang out and play some games.
Yep.
And
same.
Possibly swap some games, buy some good stuff.
Got a hell of an arcade at it. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. At least for one day, I'll be down there.
Renan, I mean, we're a little behind on the chat, but that was not a flag. It was a towel.
It was a beach
towel. It could
towel.
work as a flag. I know Johnny Blue had posted some pictures on Twitter. And he has his hung on the wall like a flag.
I think Serge has it on the wall too.
That's not a bad idea.
It's
I might have to do it myself. Well, I'm sure my wife would love that in the living room.
Well, I was wanting to talk to you about it, but I guess we'll talk about it here. Sure. I was looking at some flag stuff from where we get all our merch from. So maybe, if you want that, we have like the tapestry flags or whatever. If you're looking, if you want to do something like that or get something like that. But those towels, it's a shame you're hanging them up. Fucking use them, boys. Get out of the shower. Fucking wrap them right. It's a good dry. I'm telling you.
Bring it to the beach with you.
Yeah, bring it. It's summer. Lay it out on the beach. Let everybody know.
And Nico's asking if we've had a couple people from Hack the Movies on. Tony's the only Hack the Movies member that has made it on the show so far.
Yes.
We've talked to a few other people, and they may be in that conversation of guests. We just need to nail down details.
Yeah, and it's
ready to announce.
And again, it's more. If you guys know that, it's more movie based with us, not necessarily trying. We're not going to try to force people on the show or try to get people in there just to be on.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure our schedule works with the movies that we want to tackle, and that our guests want to tackle those movies in general, except for Tony. Tony does what we say. No, he doesn't.
Tony's usually down for what? I mean, he has the ones he wants to do, like the Jack Frost shoes, the pumpkin heads, but of unknown origin. He was just like, I want to go on the show. Yeah. And then that happened. So
that's how that usually works. Like, hey, I want to do that. And we're like, okay, yeah, let's do it. So what do we got? Sean, have you done an episode? Okay, we just answered that question. Okie doke.
I paraphrased it. I threw you off a little bit.
Yeah, you fuck with me. Theodore Rex was one hell of an episode. Thank you, Ty. Hey, fellas. Spectre. What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, dude, aren't you at Monsterpalooza right now?
Oh, I wanted to go to that. Where was that?
Oh, I don't know, but I wanted to go. But fucking Steve Johnson was there. Shit.
Oh, shit.
He said, hey, fellas, probably can't stick around organizing a bunch of crap I got from Monsterpalooza yesterday, but I want to stop and say, hey, well, thanks for hanging, dude. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you had an awesome time at Monsterpalooza. I need to get my ass out to one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, and Brendan just picked up his tickets for the Colonial show. Thank you so much, man. And by the way, we have a live show coming up that Brendan just bought tickets for. It's at the Colonial Theater, July 16th, Saturday, July 16th.
Phoenixville, PA.
Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. And we're doing Ghoulies and the Gate in 35mm film, double feature. There's going to be vendors. There's going to be drinks. There's going to be giveaways, big ass giveaways. A lot of good folks there. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be a great time getting together with like-minded folks who like the same stuff we do. And we're going to watch some Little Rubber Monster movies. It's going to be really good. All in 35. And there's a bunch of trailers too that are going to be all in 35, but those are secret.
That's what you get from being here in the live wrap up.
Yeah, the live wrap up. If you're on Patreon, maybe we'll let that out. You know what I'm saying? So do we have hotel towels? I guess I'm not supposed to have these either. From Freaked. I love that line so much. No, we don't have hotel towels. Let's see. Hope the fuel prices get low. I hope you make it near Missouri. Johnny said.
I think we can all relate to the fuel prices. Everybody in the chat. Holy cow.
Big time. Again, I mean, who knows what the future holds? I would love to take the show on the road and kind of put together a traveling show, whether that it probably would have to do with like if we had a couple prints or something, or like movies that we want to show or something like that. I know we were talking to one dude. He never got back to us again. We were supposed to set something up last year. We were actually going to do like a full moon event, so I need to reach back out to them again. I can't remember. I'm forgetting who it was, and I apologize. But we were talking about doing like some kind of like Puppet Master stuff or something like that. So that would have been really cool to do like the movies and then talk about it and shit like that, like live. But definitely, we're interested in doing something like that. Billy Mount, have you guys ever considered doing Thriller, A Cruel Picture? We were going to do that
Literally.
for February. We had it scheduled. We were going to do it. Was it February or March?
It would have been March, actually.
It actually was
we wanted
March.
to lean into the
National Women's Month.
Yes.
So we were going to do it in March, but what's great about that is Vinegar Syndrome's putting out that new fucking 4K Blu-ray. Cannot wait to pick it up. I pre-ordered it when they announced it, but we're going to save it for that. So I want to do something where we kind of talk about the disc and promote the disc, and we'll do that when that drops.
I am looking forward to that, because that
good.
seems
It's
like
great.
A pretty awesome movie.
It's really, really good. Kristen Lindbergh, dude. Christina Lindbergh, excuse me. Speaking of Vinegar Syndrome, I know we told you guys that you can go pick up Alien Private Eye from them, but they're doing a Partners Month right now. So everything on Vinegar Syndrome is all partner label stuff. I do highly suggest you go and pick some of their stuff up, like the other labels that are releasing on there. I believe that there's TerraVision, there's Saturn's Core, Culture Shock. There's a few other ones, but they got great content. They're releasing great films. Go get some stuff. And then when that month's over, then you can go pick up Alien Private Eye again when it's back up on the site.
Yeah.
And just to clarify, our commentary track is not on that disc. Okay,
Right.
It is a separate thing. You can watch the movie for free on YouTube, and then our commentary track is on our Patreon and Tony's Patreon. But we highly recommend picking up that Alien Private Eye Blu-ray when it becomes available again, because it's really good.
It's also that thing, like, we do that on the episodes too. Like, we'll talk about the newest release and what it's all about. So it's kind of in a similar vein. It's like, yeah, here's the version you should get if you're gonna watch this bad boy.
Yeah, totally. Neko Fiore says, Joe, hear me out. What do you think of Starbeast being a sword and sorcery movie instead of being the original name for Alien? I don't know. I'd fucking watch it if that's what you're asking me.
I mean,
Starbeast? Yeah, sign me up.
Sure, but Alien is what a great name.
It is a good name, but Starbeast is cool too. Like, Starbeast is that, I mean, we talked about it, but like, you know how Dan O'Bannon was going to sell it to Roger Corman. Like, that would have been a Corman movie. Like, I feel like if that got made, that would be like this infamous kind of,
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
VHS only kind of movie.
Somebody asked, did we, Billy Mount said, have you guys caught up on Stranger Things Season 4 and The Boys Season 3? Hold that thought, because we're going to get into what we've been watching, I think, after we kind of burn through your questions here. I can answer that.
Okay. So
what's going on, Blade Runner? Welcome to your first.
Yes.
stream.
Hello. Welcome. And what's going on? Coming from Puerto Rico. That's pretty awesome.
That's awesome.
That's really awesome. Renan asked us, when's the next Junk Miller Patreon video? They're coming. We have oh my goodness. We have so much stuff from you guys. We emptied the mailbox fucking twice. And we have this giant fucking Christmas sized, Richie Rich sized package. Shit looks like the fucking end of Home Alone 2.
Oh my God.
We got a bunch of stuff to do. So we have so much stuff that we're probably going to split those into a couple episodes. They're coming soon. We got to shoot them. So we're probably going to shoot them this week, and then they'll be up. We're going to also shoot a brand new mini-sode for you guys soon. We're going to do Mail Order Murder, the story of Wave Productions, because our buddy Josh Schaefer from Lunch Meat VHS had just put it on a tape, so I got the tape. So we're going to talk a little bit about the release and the documentary and stuff, but that'll be exclusive to Patreon. So that's going to be a good one, and look forward to more of those. We just got to figure the schedule out. So have you guys checked out Stranger Things? I have not. Well,
like I said, hold that thought, but yeah.
Okay,
I haven't seen, I'll say this. I haven't seen The Boys' new season yet, but I am very looking forward to it.
Okay, I haven't watched any of The Boys yet. And
you would love The Boys.
I know you keep telling me. He keeps trying to get me to watch it. I just need to make some time.
I think you would like both, but The Boys is right up your and your wife's alley.
Well, the thing with Stranger Things is like we haven't watched it since the first season.
Yeah, you'd have to do a huge catch up.
So I really got. I mean, I have the first and second season on disc, but I really gotta catch up. Nick's form said, do your wives like the same movies you like or watch the movies you review?
It's like a 50-50 for me.
My wife usually likes all of the stuff that I put on except for Alien Private Eye.
For me, it kind of varies. Like, I try to watch most of the stuff we review with my wife, but sometimes she's just like, I'm not watching that shit, so I'm breaking up the laptop, but I try. She watches a lot of it, to be fair.
Yeah, and it's that thing where it's, we kind of, we watch it. We both watch a lot of stuff for the show, so it's like we have to make our own time for that. And sometimes they watch, sometimes they don't. But then you also have to make time and watch something, that they want to watch and stuff. So, it's a trade-off. And unfortunately, a lot of the time is taken up, not unfortunately, but like a lot of that watching time is taken up with movies that we're doing.
Like Predator 2, she watched me. She liked that a lot, just like I did. But then, like Blue Monkey, she's like, I'm not watching this fucking shit.
It's so fucking good, though.
That's what I'm saying. But it wasn't up her alley.
Johnny uses the towel for the pool. There you go.
That's what I'm saying. Bring it to the pool. Perfect.
I was usually only getting my Sorry, I'm reading the comments, so excuse the silence.
Elstree, have you guys seen In the Quiet Earth from 1985? I have not. I will look it up though.
Yeah. Oh, Spectre, dude. I don't know if we can ever get out to Cali, dude, but I'm a huge FX guy, and that's something that I always wanted to do for the longest time is go to Monsterpalooza and Son of Monsterpalooza. Maybe not this year, maybe next year. I definitely want to make it out there because I know all the greats usually go and they hang out there, and there are some really excellent vendors and displays and stuff. So I would love to do that one day. That's a big one I always wanted to go to.
Me too.
Nico Fury said, talking about A24's X for Movie Dumpster. No, we're not going to cover that. I did an episode with Epic Film Guys with Justin and Jeremy and Brady, and I did their show for X. So go check that out if you want to hear what I thought about it. I don't think you haven't seen it yet?
I got slightly spoiled on something, so I was trying to put some time in between to see if I would forget, but my memory's so it's a blessing and a curse, Joe. I still can't forget what I read, so
oh man,
I might just say fuck it and just watch it.
Oh man, Ty, definitely watch Freaked. It's fucking awesome, dude. Alex Winter classic.
It's on YouTube.
So good.
Or it was a couple of years ago. Chili Bob, what's going on? Welcome to your first stream.
Yeah, what's going on?
Said they just finished the Predator 2 review. Great video. He knows that you guys talked about Ghost in the Darkness lines at a museum. Well, they are at the Field Museum in Chicago,
where the relic takes place.
Somebody else, I think, messaged us that on Insta or something.
Somebody mentioned that on Twitter.
That's what it was.
And I'm going to Chicago to go see Onset Cinema's Home Alone.
What?
They're showing Home Alone on Onset Cinema. Benny does that.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I had a major fucking brain fart because that's also Onset Cinema is the name of Tim Heidecker and Craig Turkington's mock movie review show.
Yeah,
so it kind of threw me off for a second.
No, he does. It's great. It's the Myers house, North Carolina. The guy who built an exact replica of the Michael Myers house and lives in it. They're doing it for Home Alone, so we're gonna go do that. And while we're in Chicago, I gotta go see the Savo Man-Eaters, dude. Gotta go see him in that museum. Plus, we'll do some funny relic videos or something. We should cover that, for God's sake.
I've never seen it.
Oh, man. And you always walk past the tape. It's over there.
I know. I always see it over there.
Yeah. It's great. It's a great flick. So, yeah, I'm very excited to go check that out. Grizzlehorn says, where can I find the Phoenixville info? Okay, so if you go to it's Colonial Theater. It's R-E, not E-R.
Right.
But you can just type in Colonial Theater, Phoenixville, Pennsylvania, and it should take it, in Google, and it should take you to the site. If you go to the website and you hit events and you scroll down for June, you'll see, or excuse me, for July, you'll see, our event, July 16th, Saturday, July 16th, and you'll be able to get tickets from there.
You can also, if for some reason you can't find it, just go to like the last few episodes on YouTube or on your podcast feed. Or if you follow us on Twitter, I know both of us and Movie Dumpster has a pin.
Yeah,
same on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of avenues to try to find it. But Joe's right. If you go to that website, it's right there.
Trying to make it as easy as possible for you guys to get that. So like Sean said, it's in all of those places. Are we gonna go? Night Shadow says, "Are we gonna go watch the new Jurassic World movie?" Yeah, I got my tickets. I'm ready to go. It's next week, baby.
I'm interested in it, but realistically, I probably won't see it till it comes out on digital. But it does look very good. I'm very curious, even though I'm going to wait a little on it, just because I don't really have a good reason not to see it. I'm not going to probably see it, just to see how Laura Dern and Sam Neill and Goldblum kind of mix in, because the trailers, they don't really tell you you don't want to really know.
I don't want to know. I just want to go watch and enjoy Dino movie.
I hope it's good. It looks good.
I think it's going to be a blast. So what did I just see that I wanted to comment on? Spectre said, I had a question, almost forgot to ask. Not sure if you guys remember, but I sent a shitty drawing your way a few months ago. Yes, it came. It's not shitty. We love it. And we're going to talk about it on the mailbag.
Junk mail.
Oh, yeah. Junk mail. My bad.
I'm kidding. It's the same thing.
I mean, it's the same fucking thing, but ours is called junk mail. Yeah. Specifically.
Hey, Serge, what's going on, man?
What's up, brother?
That might have been 5 minutes ago, but
yeah.
But
sorry.
We just saw the
sorry, we're trying to get to everybody, you know?
Yeah.
Don't want to leave anybody out.
Chad, have we seen The Keep? Why does that sound so
The
damn
Keep
familiar?
fucking right. That's the one with Jurgen Prochnow and the Nazis and stuff, and they go and they release that fucking demon.
Maybe I haven't seen it. Maybe I've just heard about it.
We've talked about it briefly. I don't remember when, but that would be one I would love to cover. Yeah.
And Billy, will we do Home Alone 3 for Christmas? Probably not this year.
Yeah,
we have an idea that we'll talk about in like 6 months. But
it'll be here before you know it.
Yeah, or whatever the timeline on that is. But honestly, as much as we've been trying not to do shitty movies, I feel like we probably do 5 before 3. Because I kind of like 3, even though it doesn't compare to 1 and 2. I'm gonna do that Malcolm McDowell one eventually, Joe. It's gotta happen.
Well, that's the one I think I'd rather do, yeah. Jaja said, hell yeah. You made it. What's up? Welcome.
Hey.
They love the Predator 2 video and a favorite movie growing up in the Caribbean. Wow. That's awesome.
That is pretty cool, actually.
My wife wants me to watch H2O again.
Good luck with that.
No. Of course I'm going to.
You'll probably be watching it this week,
Joe.
Yeah,
I'm going to watch it tonight. Did anyone else think Top Gun? Oh, we didn't see Top Gun.
I have heard that it is better than the first one from multiple people.
Oh, I want to go see. I got to get my tickets. I got to go see Crimes of the Future, that new Cronenberg movie, dude.
You know what's coming out, actually?
What?
Phil Tippett's movie's finally fucking coming out, I think, this week or next week.
Mad God is coming out, not in theaters.
I think it's doing limited run.
I would love to cover that. I would love to cover that. Yeah, I've been.
That's like how many years he's been working on?
Fucking like 35, something ridiculous.
You don't know Phil Tippett, by the way. He is one of the all-time greats as far as like effects go.
Oh yeah, he's a veteran of like the Star Wars series and stop motion animation and stuff. So he's like the contemporary Harryhausen, right?
That's a good way to put
it. He's
Joe.
amazing. And I've been waiting for that fucking movie for a long ass time, so I'm very excited. I didn't know it was coming out this week.
I only just recently saw somebody post about it, whether it was like a Fangoria or something along those lines, or somebody on Twitter retweeted it, and I was like, oh shit, this is finally coming out.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been talking about it for years.
Nick's Forum says, good night. Thank you all for the great work you guys do. You've made those shit days better. Dude, thank you so much for listening to the show, and we're glad we can make your days not so bad. And makes us feel really good that it's touching you in that way. So you're very welcome. Thank you very much.
Serge, we did not do the relic that you might be thinking of the Runestone with Sigvaltson and Fanducci.
Yes. Hez, greatest fucking candy in the world.
It's not the first time that came up today.
Not the first time that came up today. Patrick Rico asks, have you ever seen Frailty with Bill Paxton? Yes, but I haven't seen that movie. You were
asking about that. I looked it up. I added it to my queue. I think it's on Tubi or Hulu.
I haven't seen that movie since it came out. I need to revisit it and check it out. I know it's like that evangelical thing where like Bill Paxton like sees demons and kills people or whatever. I definitely want to revisit that for sure. And he also says Al Bundy's house is in Chicago. I'm going to have to visit that too.
Yeah, Tony will beat you with a stick if you don't go visit that.
I know.
He's a big Married with Children fan.
I'm going to take it specifically for Tony with my fucking hand in my pants and everything.
Classic.
Yeah. Matt's Geeks Corners, first time chat. What's up, man? Hey guys, glad to finally be able to catch a live stream. Thanks for coming to hang out,
Matt.
Appreciate it. Have you had a chance to see Final Girls from 2015? No, I've saw the trailer. I'm kind of good on that, unless somebody has a glowing recommendation.
I am indifferent. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Arachnid from 2001. Jesus, I don't know. There's a lot of spider movies I would want to cover. I wanted to cover another specific one, but somebody else that we know might be doing that, so we might have to skip that one. for now. I really wanted to show Sean that because not only is it a good movie, the one I'm talking about, but yeah.
Yeah, just do it a year after that person.
It's fine.
And they're doing a remake, apparently.
I'm good. You're spoiling it.
Am I spoiling anything? It's on the. You can look it up online.
No, I know, but I'm saying who's going to do it.
Oh no, I'm saying someone's making an Arachnophobia remake.
Ah, you said
fuck,
it.
I said it.
No shit.
I didn't realize what you meant. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Billy Mount's asking if we do a video on Fresh with the winners. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Unless you just mean the because it's fairly fresh.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we both think it's a 5 out of 5. There's your review.
Yeah.
So if you mean the Disney show, I've never seen it.
Nico said our review of Dragon Ball Evolution is way better than the movie. This is
low bar.
Yeah, it's a low bar.
It's like the bar's like at my toes.
Yeah, so it was easy to kind of make the jump over that fucking thing.
If we did a Dragon Ball related review ever again, would have to be one of the animated movies, which is not necessarily a movie dumpster material, but Anorak, what's going on? Welcome to the chat.
What is going on? RPM says not sure why it's showing first time caller. Oh, maybe because I think we said this before. You might have been first time in the
watch along,
the Patreon watch along, because that's a different channel that we use.
Which speaking of May, which we just forgot to mention earlier, not that we do a full recap like some of the old live shows, but we did a Rumpelstiltskin watch along for May, which was our 3rd episode. One of my favorite horror movies.
Man, that was good. We threw it all the way back again between Rawhead and Rump. I like what we've been doing, where we've been going back and kind of like revisiting them with everybody.
Oh,
that they've heard the reviews, so that was fun. And Rumpelstiltskin's fucking great, like Sean said. So glad you guys had a good time with that one.
And Billy is referring to a movie Fresh. Haven't heard of it. I'll have to look that up after the show.
No, I haven't heard of it either. Any chance of Short Circuit 1 and 2? Man, Johnny, I would love to do Short Circuit. I don't know when, don't know how, don't know when, but maybe sometime.
Prey. Yeah, we actually, Billy, we talk about Prey a little at the end of the Predator 2 review. There was a leaked trailer. If you caught it before they removed it, it looks pretty fucking good.
We got to see it before it got taken down. Looks pretty good. You have my attention.
Same,
big time.
We are spoilers. There's going to be a ripe review. Without a doubt.
Yeah, we're definitely covering it for sure.
Did we get
Surge said waiting for the right night to watch The Sadness. Yeah, I heard that was really good, but I don't know. I guess it's like it's a gut wrencher, huh?
Billy, somebody else had mentioned Top Gun Maverick earlier. What did we think of Ghostbusters Afterlife? We both liked it. I mean, it's been we're removed from it for a while now.
I'm so tired of hearing and talking about it. Like, it's fine, it's good.
We did a ripe review. It's on the it's an audio one from last year, but you can check it out. You hear everything we had to say about it.
Yeah, and that'll kind of give you the general thoughts.
I still hope that if they do the sequel, it's not Vigo, because then you've lost me. But I liked Afterlife.
Well, I will say I'm kind of good. Like I'm not like, oh my god, I can't wait for the next movie. Like, I'll probably watch it eventually, but whatever. I mean, it'll be like something like when it comes out, like it's be like Sonic 2 that I watched, or the Chip and Dale movie, which was really fucking fun and good. It's just a good way to just turn it off and just zone out.
Yeah, Bill, and if you want to hear more of our thoughts on that, if you want to go back to last year, we did whether you want to hit the Patreon, we did watch along Ghostbusters 1 and then of 2.
Yeah, that was Ghostbusters month was great.
Yeah, but we all we did 2 minisodes on 2 episodes, which we usually do minisodes as Patreon content, but because we didn't do any main reviews that month, it was like a watch along minisode month.
Yeah, it was all public too, because we didn't want to. Yeah.
We may have talked about it a little more in those, or maybe the live show for that month if you want to hear more thoughts on Afterlife. But I've pretty much said everything I had to say about it.
Yeah, me too. Chad from the Deep says, speaking of spiders in Harryhausen, did you guys hear about the Stephen King's It miniseries? Well, we sure did, because our friend John Campopiano is directing it. The story of It. Yeah, it's coming out soon. Cannot wait for that to drop. That's going to be a really good one. And if you guys haven't seen it yet or heard about it yet, we covered his documentary called Snapper, the story of the man-eating turtle movie that never got made.
Yeah. Oh my god, we gotta get John back on.
We gotta get John back on the show for some Munchie action. the sequel, the Munchie sequel action. But when that drops, I would love to do a ripe on that and cover that and kind of talk to John again and get something cooking, because he's such a sweet guy, and he's doing the Lord's work.
Oh my God.
He's doing a lot of cool projects. So yeah, we're really looking forward to that one.
On that note, I think we're still answering questions as the show goes on if you're new, but we'll talk a little bit about what we've been watching.
Yeah.
We kind of already have a little bit.
I just wanted to answer everybody's questions.
Absolutely. Oh God. Oh, okay. Hold that thought after that. After that question.
Wait. All right, let's just blow through these real quick, and then we can talk about that. Jaja, any tales from the dark, talks from the dark side this month? We're trying to hook up with Chris to get that worked out, because our schedules have been conflicting, so we're trying to get everybody on the same page, and then when we get together, we're going to do a huge, a big dump of everything, a big recording session, and then we're gonna do since it's the end of the first season, we'll do like a live thing and like do our like favorite episode and stuff, and then we'll have this special giveaway for the first season too that we're gonna do, so stay tuned for that. And
Maravera, let's do a Munchie watch along. I've actually had that thought
100%. I want to just do that next month. I'm fucking down to clown.
We will talk about it. I have some thoughts about that maybe I don't want to commit to it at the moment.
Okay.
But yeah, I would love to do that. Bill Sinclair, what's going on? Welcome to the chat from the UK.
What's
Any love for Maniac Cop? Joe's got every fucking sequel to the right in my head.
Yes, I love Maniac Cop. And how you doing, Phil Sinclair? Welcome from across the pond. What was I just looking at? Anorak, I have seen X, Sean has not. If you want to hear my thoughts, jump over to Epic Film Guys and check out their review, because I guessed it on it. Any Godzilla, King Kong, or Kaiju movies you want to review this year? Well, we are a victim of circumstance. So sometimes we favor other films depending on, like, sometimes we have a set schedule, but sometimes we'll switch it out to be opportunistic, depending on what that is. Again, circumstantially. But we did talk about doing a Kaiju month at some point. And we would love to do like an event month, like a three episode event month, which we haven't done yet this year. And we're probably only going to do one this year. Well, we'll probably do Trick or Trash and Trashing Through the Snow are the two staples that we'd like to make sure that we get out. So those two you'll definitely have. And in terms of any other specialty months this year, I think we're kind of tapped at the moment until we kind of figure out what we're doing in the flow of stuff.
We still will. I mean, which you may have already picked up on. We, especially Joe is big on this, but we both are doing movies that make sense for certain times of year. So like Predator 2 for June, which was on some level kind of, it makes me worried for the rest of the summer that we're already hitting a heat wave and it's freaking beginning of June. But that's like what we're talking about. There's a few movies we have planned, not set in stone, but planned at least for August, September that are going to make sense in the context of the time of year.
And that's kind of how we do our show. There's so many factors, but a big factor, like Sean just said, is that kind of tone and feeling that film gives us when we watch it, right? So of course Predator, because it's a hot weather, like that's a perfect example, because it's like a hot weather movie. And it just so happens that we had to push that episode back, and the next fucking day the trailer gets leaked. So that was pretty sweet.
Nico, by the way, is laughing at Trick or Trash. So maybe you're new to Trick or Trash, my friend.
Oh, geez, you're new. You got to go back. We got a lot of funny videos with the dumpster goblin and all kinds of good stuff.
In Trick or Trash, we literally, at least the idea is, every movie we review takes place or is about Halloween.
Yes. That's how we've been doing it.
Yes.
I don't know how many years of that we got left.
We got stuff. There was a shirt Chris was wearing on one of those Talks episodes. He said was a Halloween movie we have to visit.
Rocktober Blood. We've talked about it.
Yeah.
That's been on the schedule.
We have to get him on for that. He said he would be perfect for that.
Yeah, that's been on the schedule, but has been moved around. So there's still a few in pocket. We got
Medea 2, obviously. Medea 2.
Christ. We got some stuff cooking.
And then, Christmas, our Trashing Through the Snow at the end of the year is Christmas themed.
Yeah, it's the Christmas.
Those are the two we go deep on the holidays, and then of course St. Patty's Day, because why not?
Well, that's fun, but I think I speak for both of us when Halloween and Christmas are kind of our two favorite holidays. Is that true?
Halloween is my favorite.
Yeah.
I can kind of go either way on Christmas, but I like the movies, so yeah.
Well, Christmas, I just like the mood, the feeling.
Sure.
The most wonderful
positivity.
The positivity, the hope. delightfulness and the togetherness of everybody, which is also fun on Halloween too.
Yeah. Yeah, Ty, we did one Tyler Perry movie. It was Boo Medea Halloween or whatever the fuck it's called.
Boo, Medea Halloween.
Listen, I think we even say on that episode, we are not necessarily the target audience, but even that movie, there's a lot wrong with that movie. Go listen to the review. We're stuck in a fucking living room for 15 minutes in that film.
Held hostage.
And the trailer basically lies to you, so it's one of those.
Johnny says, my movie collection makes us feel inadequate. God damn it. I want to share these movies with you. We want to share these movies with you. Do never feel inadequate or you know, I don't want to say jealous because that's a shitty word to say, but like, I don't know.
Just don't call him a barnacle, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, one fucking time it was a joke.
Call back there, Johnny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
You know, the all of this around you is not to be like, look what I got. It's to
celebrate.
It's to celebrate it and share it with you all because I love it so much and we love it so much. So this is these are pieces of my soul that you see behind us and to the sides of us.
And I mean, you know, Bill, that's a good question about, you know, would we do like a worst on Nightmare on Elm Street or something like worst Hellraiser? I mean, we don't typically do like breakdowns of like our Halloween 6 episode. We kind of like, we talk about all the Halloweens, but we focused on that one. So I'm not saying we wouldn't do that per se, but I know like another idea we had talked about a couple of years ago that maybe we'll pull the trigger on is doing like Icons of Horror Month, like a Hellraiser Friday Nightmare thing. Yeah.
And
or something in that capacity.
And they would all be the lesser sequels of everything.
Right.
To kind of highlight it and talk and have an opportunity to talk about that particular franchise.
But I like a lot of those Nightmare movies. I mean, some are just straight stinkers, and I watched like the first 5 or 6 a few years ago when they were all on TV, like back to back.
Yeah.
And I remember liking most of them. There's like maybe one I was half asleep in. But one day we'll definitely be covering. I mean, it'd be silly not to.
And just to the point of what you're asking, Bill, is Bill 89 I'm talking about. The best or worst of series of things is not really how we do our show. I mean, I'm not saying that it would never happen, but it's not in the cards. So what we like to do is we take, like I just said, we take like one of the lesser sequels or the sequels that isn't well regarded, talk about that movie, and then that's the opportunity to talk about the whole series and kind of you know, go through, like, perfect example, Halloween, Curse of Michael Myers. That's what we did for that. Yeah. We talk about that whole series. Very fun, interesting episode, I think, in my opinion.
Child's Play 3 is another
Child's
good one.
Play 3 is another good one. Yeah, but we still have yet to tackle Freddy or Jason, so incoming.
How we have
eventually.
Not. I mean, they're super popular. That's why.
Well, they're super popular, but it's not even a matter of popularity. It's just a matter of, again, circumstantial and like what we want to do. We have talked about doing part 5. We just haven't gotten around to it yet. For Friday, I mean. I know you're busting my balls, Johnny. I'm fucking around. I love you, buddy.
Child's Play 3, by the way, Ty, we'll go back and listen to the review. I don't think it's amazing personally. I think Joe's more of a fan than I am.
Which one?
3. Child's Play 3.
I think I like Child's Play 3 a lot. I think 1, 2, and 3 are good, and I like Bride of Chucky for what it is, considering. Sure. I think Ronnie Yu saves that film. That's why that works.
Uncle Frank's in 3, so we have that. Cavity Colors is actually doing a new line of Child's Play shirts, and they're 3 in particular.
Dude,
even though I'm not a big fan of it, I might pick up because they have like the
half face,
because he's like flesh in that movie.
Yeah, Devin Whitehead just did a bunch of new artwork, and Scream Factory. I gotta get this fucking thing.
Was that 4K re-release? That's in conjunction.
It's the 4K. It's the UHD versions of 1, 2, and 3. And they have this whole big pack that comes with a NECA figure, like cloth figure of Chucky, but he's burnt from the first one. It's fucking awesome. I gotta grab that. And they're like bundles. So you get the UHD versions of 1, 2, and 3. You get alternate slipcovers, posters, and that Chucky figure. So I really want to get that.
Serge is saying, just jumping back to Kaiju, one of the Rebirth of Mothra flicks would be a super dumpster appropriate.
Oh, I kind of like those as goofy as they are. Japanese does goofy like no other, or Japan does goofy like no other, and I'm all in for that.
And Billy, I think I saw you say this a couple times, or maybe weirdly, maybe 2 people are talking about American Pie. In the first one, second one's too much of a rehash, so I never saw the third one. They're fine.
How could you make that many fucking American Pie movies?
They made way more than went direct to video.
Isn't there there's spin-offs and shit? You can
Eugene Levy kept getting a paycheck.
You can fucking
God bless him.
Keep that shit. Ty said, "Stoked for the new Hellraiser. Us too. Can't wait." Oh, speaking of which,
That's another one we'll probably do a ripe on.
I think come September and November, the New Salem's Lot is dropping, and
you've been talking about that.
We really want to do. We want to cover the original Salem's Lot, the Tobe Hooper Salem's Lot.
That'll be great.
Then there's Return to Salem's Lot, and then the New Salem's Lot. But I also want to do a mini sode for the Chapel Wait series. That is about Jerusalem's Lot, which is the prequel story
right.
to Salem's Lot from Stephen King, but they did a whole series on it. It was fucking awesome, and I haven't heard many people talk about it, and I was fortunate enough to check it out with Julie, and we loved it, so definitely want to talk about that too. So
sign me up.
Very excited for that. So that'll be a fun bunch of vampire shit to talk about. Stephen King stuff. Anyway, you guys break it down. Green Lantern review. I hate that movie.
Oh man. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the review, but that movie was rough.
Yeah, Ty, yes. Ronnie, you did direct Freddy vs. Jason as well, and Bride of Chucky.
Peace out, Ty.
See you later, Ty. Mara Vera says, Joe, did you get any of those NECA San Diego Comic-Con figures? No, I did not. Little too rich for my blood too at the moment. What I really liked was they did human versions of Bebop and Rocksteady and Baxter Stockman. And
like
Splinter
from the comic or the cartoon?
And Splinter from the cartoon. Yeah,
that's cool.
Because they made in the cartoon Hamato Yoshi is like a dude, and then gets turned into a rat rather than just a rat.
Yep.
But that
I
was
feel like TMNT, the CGI one's the only one that ever really went into that. Like, well, I don't know. I didn't see the two most recent ones, to be fair.
That's
the Michael Bay ones.
Yeah, that's a discussion for another time. But
Sure.
that second one's okay, Out of the Shadows or whatever. Maybe.
Well, Lady Marchingham, welcome to the stream, their first stream. I'm assuming referring to Salem's Lot, saying, I can't deal with that, or the book scared the shit out of me.
It's a creepy fucking book, and Mr. Barlow...
it's King.
Yeah, but Mr. Barlow in that original series, I forget the name of the actor, but he is fucking terrifying. And who is playing him? Oh, Bill Sadler is playing Mr. Barlow in the new Salem's Lot movie.
Good casting.
I saw that and I was like, oh, fuck. And I could be getting that wrong. Somebody's playing Mr. Barlow that I was like, are you serious? But he'd probably be amazing. And Bill Sadler's a big horror fan too, and he's done all the Tales from the Crypt stuff and all that shit.
Every time you do that, I'm thinking of friggin' Peter Venkman in 2 when he's got Oscar. Ah, my nose! Oh!
Help, he's gone completely berserk. It's actually just a fast version of the Problem Child 2 theme song.
Oh, the Wraith, Richard. Yeah, we did the Wraith a couple years ago with, funnily enough, Arlen Haro, who was also on the Green Lantern episode, a friend of the show. That's kind of a great movie. Yeah, you got Clint Howard. He's got that. I actually was that version of Clint Howard.
Rughead as a Ghostbuster.
As a Ghostbuster, where there's a Photoshop on Instagram if you can find it. Last year for our watch along for Halloween, but yeah, Clint Howard. He's got that flag. You win. You get the car. You lose your car. We gotta do Ice Cream Man, Joe. This accent's just coming right back to me. Unlike Gramps, who I constidently lose focus on and I can't ever replicate.
Lose the thread. Yeah, Ice Cream Man is definitely one we want to cover for sure. Hopefully
I didn't just blow out anybody's eardrums on that one. If you got headphones on, sorry.
Where the fuck? I'm sorry. You guys got to give me a second. I'm a little tired. The lights are blasting me in the face, and I'm looking for these comments.
So I'm sitting here. Why am I sweating so much? There's a fucking light.
Oh, because the lights are blasting on us.
We look good though.
We make this look good. We wear shades. We need those rump shades.
Yeah, Blade Runner. Equilibrium is actually our 5th episode of the show. It's great. I've rewatched it since the review multiple times. It's awesome.
Yeah. Chad from the Deep. How do I think William Sadler is playing Barlow? I thought I read that somewhere. I could be wrong. Don't quote me. I feel if it wasn't Sadler, it was somebody else. I was like shocked. And I was like, really? I don't know. Look it up. Tell me if I'm wrong or not.
Lady Marjorie says they just finished season 1 of the podcast and they can finally understand most of the MDU jokes.
Oh, there you go. Hey, how has that been working out? Have you guys been using the MDU index on YouTube to figure out what shows connect to what?
Yeah,
maybe.
I think we talked about this, if not this year, or maybe last year, that we used to on the old episodes.
Yeah.
If you've heard them, you'd always be like, "I'll go back, you gotta hear all the lore, all 80 episodes." I think it's around the time when maybe we stopped saying it, but because they're still old episodes. I'm still proud of them, but obviously, as creatives, if you will, we're always striving to improve the quality of the show. So it's. Listen, I'm one of those weirdos that's going back and listening to my own content constantly to kind of remember shit.
Well, sometimes we have to because even we forget. We need to write all the MDU lore down. But it's crazy to see like where we are now. I mean, look at we're live streaming for Christ's sake on video versus recording in a closet 5 years ago. You know what I mean? It's kind of nuts.
A year ago.
It's kind of nuts. Oh, there it is. Mary Rivera confirmed. Google says Sadler as Barlow. I knew it.
And Lady Marchham says all they know is that John Hurt's the center of it all. That's about right. And then the old episodes hold up.
I'm sorry.
Appreciate it.
I'm sorry. I misconstrued Chad from the Deep's comment. He said, no, I meant like, how do you think the approach of the character will be like? Like more Toby Hooper Barlow or Rucker Hauer from the miniseries? I don't know. I hope it's a little bit of both. I really would like to get back to that kind of terrifying look for Barlow. I mean, the best part about Barlow was like he didn't say anything, in that first movie, and he's just really fucking creepy. We'll see. And again, if you've seen Chapelwaite, the vampire makeup that they did on the Master, that particular Master, is really fucking good. So, yeah, I think he's gonna do a great job. It's Bill Sadler. I have complete faith in the guy. Billy Mount says, would you agree that Seed is the worst or weakest one in the Child's Play?
Well, we have those most recent ones that I'm sure you're a big fan of.
Those new ones are really fucking bad. Cult of Chucky is fucking awful. And the series was really bad, too. The series started off kind of interesting and then just spiraled into dog shit. In my opinion. I
like the remake. I know you didn't.
The remake was okay, actually. I thought the first half was good. The back end wasn't
I remember
great.
You saying that at the time.
People are like, oh, we got more Chucky content. And I'm like, that's not a reason to celebrate the series. Like if something's bad and just because we have more of it, does that make it automatically good? I would disagree with that.
The fucking Terminator conundrum.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm so excited for this. And that's cool. Look, if you get excited for that shit, good for you. But it just doesn't turn my crank. It has to be, it has to be more than just the IP. Like the story has to be good and all that kind of stuff.
It sounds like you gave it a shot.
I gave it a fair shot. I watched the whole fucking thing. And I didn't even really talk about it. I didn't bash it or anything. It wasn't for me. Put it that way.
Neko, and Mark Hamill as Chucky in the remake, I thought did a really good job, but it's Mark Hamill. He's incredible.
Oh, yeah. So good. Oh, he's great in Sleepwalkers. Yeah.
Still haven't seen it. We got to do it on the show. I don't know if it'll be this year or next year. I
would like to do From Dusk Till Dawn. That would be a really fun one to cover.
Oh, wow. Tony from Hack Movies finally makes his appearance. His ears must have been ringing from 40 minutes ago when we mentioned him. Brett Gelman sucks. Yeah. All right, Tony, you're really trying to troll people hard about Brett Gelman from Stranger Things. Listen,
he's getting exactly what he wants from you right now by saying that.
All right, I'll hold my thoughts for later.
He's great. Go ahead. I'm fucking with you.
Can I talk about Stranger Things real quick?
Why not? Go ahead.
All right. It's fucking amazing. That's all I have to say. It's one of my favorite shows ever, period.
That's cool.
It's, listen, some people don't like it, or I have friends that like the first season, and then they thought, it kind of lost me.
Tony said I wasn't even trying to troll. I'm genuinely shocked it got that much attention.
I know. I was kind of shocked, honestly, Tony, on Twitter. I just responded with my genuine opinion, and you got so many people getting legitimately upset, and I'm like, he doesn't like Brett Gelman, whatever. Who cares?
It's okay. We can all have different opinions. I'm gonna railroad the fucking guy.
I think he's good with the comedy relief, but yeah, it is a little overkill occasionally, and he does detract from certain scenes. I'm into it personally, but I could see where you're coming from, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, Stranger Things. Oh my God, it's like, just to finish that thought.
Did you start 4? Yeah,
I finished it.
Oh, you're done. Okay,
yeah,
so you really liked it?
I liked it a lot.
Now it's part 1. There's going to be a second half.
Yeah. Well, yes and yes.
Okay,
but the second half is just the last 2 episodes, but each episode's like 2 hours and 40 minutes or some shit.
Man.
Yeah, each episode's like an hour 15, an hour 20, hour and a half.
Oh, okay. Well, you said two and a half. Okay.
Well, I'm saying these last 2. I'm saying just the regular episodes. Okay. I guess between COVID, it didn't come out for a couple of years, and just they're trying to get more eyeballs on it, and Netflix is doing some shady shit where they're trying to break it up just to get people to pay for it an extra month. But
that's kind of shitty. But it's also I love the promo that Stranger Things has been doing, like the pizzas, the frozen pizzas that they put out, and the Pepsi team up, or what is it, Coke or Pepsi?
I might be Pepsi, but I forget.
Pepsi Classic or some shit.
And Tony,
cool.
yeah,
I love all that.
I won't spoil anything because it's still fairly new.
Doritos.
I could sit here and talk about Stranger Things for hours because it's like I just said, one of my favorite shows ever, and it's like, oh, that's what I was trying to say. It's not for everybody, but it is one of those shows that does a really good job of taking those 80s tropes and finding unique ways to wrap a story around them. Like season 3, for example, had like a Terminator-esque character. Yeah. Which probably turned some people off, but I was into it. And then, lays heavy into the Russia stuff, which is kind of scary what's going on today.
Like Cold War stuff, you mean?
Yeah.
It's when it takes place in what, like 80s?
80s, mid-80s. I think they're now like in 87.
Okay. I was going to say it's nondescript.
It's just, I don't know, man. There's something about it. And if you're a fan of like those types of movies, it's a show like, like a little behind the scenes or, baseball or whatever that term is, inside baseball.
Yeah.
Me and Joe, we have a project we've been kind of kicking around for a few years, and with Chris Barr even, a horror movie.
Yeah.
But you know how we wanted to make that movie where a lot of people make movies in that vein that, oh, it's like the 80s. It's like the 80s, but they don't get it. It's just like we wanted to make something that felt 80s without forcing it.
That's always been the goal for the project was to make it have it to take place in that time period, but also kind of be timeless, but also not beat you over the head with it. Because again, when you make an 80s, I feel like when people make 80s things, they tend to go late 80s, early 90s with like the way that the media portrayed that at the time, i.e. the big set. Not that people didn't dress that way, but like crazy neon and like the tropey bullshit of the 80s rather than the actual 80s, which is kind of more like the 70s.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say that Stranger Things doesn't do that. They do.
Yeah, for sure.
But I feel like this is a show, if it was made in the 80s, it would still work. And obviously the effects wouldn't be as good.
Well,
like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I feel like it's maybe it's not timeless, but I think it does a really good job of inserting itself that way. And the villain this season's fucking amazing. They finally have a villain that actually has a voice. I feel like they introduced it pretty early, Vecna, because they do a lot of D&D comparisons, which is actually
that's always
it's the Duffer Brothers. Yeah, I almost fucked up.
It's always been an integral part since the beginning.
Yeah, like they had the Mind Flayer and they had the what the hell was it last year? I don't remember. The Demogorgon was the first season, but yeah, the Vecna is like one of these like undead gods in lore of D&D, and it makes sense for the story.
That's really interesting.
And I'll give some slight spoilers. They do some like Nightmare on Elm Street style stuff this season where there's like the bad guy kind of invades your dreams, which is really cool. And I actually saw Justin from Epic Film Guys had suggested online maybe get the Duffers to do a Nightmare remake, and I'm not necessarily down for a Nightmare remake because we already got that and we saw what happened. But if anyone was going to do it again, hey, I'd give him a shot.
I mean, that's fine. Robert Englund is too fucking old to play Krueger anymore.
He's in Stranger Things season 4, actually.
I did know that, but it's also I think he was in a previous season too, wasn't he?
No.
Anyway, if they're gonna do it, I mean, somebody's really got to bring it to the fucking table.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for all brand new ideas. Don't get me wrong, but the idea of that dream villain is cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great idea. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to it. Like, sure, I'll check it out. I don't have particularly optimistic views about it, but sure, I'll check it out.
and yeah, Tony said, "Don't make me angry, derail me," and then he writes, "Weed should be illegal." Thanks, Tony. But yeah, Stranger Things, I can't recommend it enough.
Want some ganja, man?
Give me one of those cannons for Predator 2.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Other than that, I mean, just I guess if you don't mind, I'm going to roll into what I've been watching. Otherwise, it's just like, I guess I'm still on Sons of Anarchy. I just started the 4th season.
You are going to fucking just watch that forever, aren't you?
Well, there's only one more season after
Jesus
this.
Christ, there's a lot of fucking
I mean,
Sons
that's
of
the thing
Anarchy.
lately. I watch a lot of TV with my wife because it's something that it's like, you can watch it before bed and you can get a couple episodes in, or on the weekend when I don't have anything too crazy going on, I can watch one here or there and then I can pick it back up.
Yeah.
That show's just really, I know I'm late on it, much like I was with Dexter and the X-Files, but I'm going through it.
Yeah,
it's great.
That's fun. I think it's funny as hell that you get so deep into it. I mean, like I would too, for sure, but like, I don't know.
I like talking about this shit, just like the movies, man.
Yeah, it's cool, dude, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Sons is great, though. I'm mad at myself for being late on it, but hey, at least I'm finally watching. Mines is still good, but I've actually paused on that to kind of watch Sons, and then I'm going to wait till the season's over to watch it. And just to answer someone from earlier, apologies, I forget who, but The Boys, I am very excited about. I just need to actually sit down and watch it, but I'll probably wait till they get through most of the season so I don't have to, like, spend 2 months on Amazon Prime. I'm just gonna do the 1 month and call it a day.
Yeah.
Robert
England and Dead and Buried on Joe Bob. Dead and Buried is a great fucking flick. Have you... Oh, Billy Mount's been asking this, and I keep missing it. Here we go. Have you seen the Firestarter and what the new Firestarter?
I heard it sucked ass.
I heard... Dude, I saw that fucking trailer, and I was like, I'm good. Thank you very much. It's the same way I felt about the Carrie remake. Like, there's so much fucking content that King has yet to either adapt or be adapted well, and those two are not it. De Palma fucking killed Carrie, and it was great. And the original Firestarter movie, I forget who directed that, but that was fucking great with Drew Barrymore and what the fuck's his name from the Changeling? George C. Scott.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. I just don't care. I don't care. I don't need Zac Efron. I don't need that little girl. Like, I feel bad because it's like they put all that time and money into it, and it's like a film and a paycheck or whatever. But like the promotion was shitty on that. Like they fucking knew that it was gonna be a fucking bomb, and they tried to like cash in and get the fuck out of there.
It's a shame.
It sucks, and it's like,
and there's also like that whole thing, and I know that like, this is a bit of a not a hot take. I don't know the term I'm looking for. People say this all the time, but like, there's very few directors that really can nail King. I think Mick Garris is always one that comes to mind.
Mick Garris is great, but like, it's not even, and Frank Darabont, of course, but it's not that it's necessarily hard to do. It's just, I think the cocktail has to be right. Yeah. Because King, on the whole, when you read the books, reading those stories is a lot different than translating them to film. Sure. And it does take somebody who's talented to kind of take the right things from King's story and kind of mix it the right way. Like Muschietti's It, I think, was good. Especially considering for what it was. And it being two movies.
Oh yeah, I thought those were good. I mean, the second one, it falls apart a little bit and like towards the end there.
I'd agree. But like, I think they're fine. I think that's a fine remake that is a nice addition to the TV series. But like something like Firestarter, it's like, how do you improve upon that? How do you tell that story differently? You know what I mean? With it, there's so much content and story things to choose from and pick from and highlight and kind of mix together differently or how it's presented. Firestarter is very straightforward. Carrie's very straightforward. You know what I mean? You're not losing barely anything in translation, really.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's kind of pointless to me to fucking remake those movies.
I heard, I never did watch it, but a couple of years ago, I think it was Netflix. Gerald's Game was put out on that. I heard that was
Gerald's Game was really good. That was a good one.
And then one that I think I watched it a few years ago. It was King and Joe King. I forget the name of it, but it's got Patrick Wilson in it. I may have even talked about it on this show.
Oh, you mean Joe Hill?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My bad. Yeah.
It's same difference. Yeah. It's King's
something through the grass or something. It was like a psychological like movie where these people like walk into like this cornfield and they get like trapped in this like pocket dimension or something. It's kind of Lovecraftian. Honestly,
is that the one with
I know Patrick Wilson's like the main guy, but I honestly forgot the rest of the actors.
Is it a TV series?
It was just a movie. It was a made for TV movie or made for, Netflix or one of those.
There's a new show with Josh Brolin out where there's like a fucking portal to an alternate dimension just in the middle of his cornfield or like his farm or whatever that I really want to check out. I don't know too much about it, but it looks intriguing. I want to check it out.
Cool. Watch anything else, Joe?
Not really. Like I said, I watched the Sonic 2 just because it's something to throw on at the end of the night and just kind of, fucking veg out. And I saw the Chip and Dale, which was pretty good. It was funny. It was cute, whatever. I have a stack of fucking blues that I need to watch. So I need to get on that. And hopefully, again, getting everything else back on track, we'll have a more consistent, schedule.
Yeah.
So we know what we're doing, and we have extra time to watch extra movies.
Yeah. and Neko, is it Neko or Nico? I think it's Neko. Neko Fiore says they know one of the actors in that Grass movie. I wish I could remember the damn name because it's actually pretty good. It's not amazing, but it was good.
When you say fucking Grass movie, like, is it Bird Box or fucking what's the one where they can't hear anything? The aliens.
I don't know. I mean, there could be multiple Stephen King Grass movies. I say grass. It's like cornfields or giant grass. I forget exactly what it's called. I watched a few years ago. It's on Netflix.
Oh, I don't know.
It's good though.
I guess we'll check it out.
Not amazing, but it is good.
Thank you, Lady Marchingham. Thank you. I'm glad you like the layout.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So I guess
We don't have a ton to announce. We
don't have a ton. The tall grass. There you go.
Oh, okay. The tall grass. That sounds familiar.
We don't have a ton to talk about right yet, but we will. We'll give you a little preview.
Oh, Nico, your real name's Fiore. Okay, we'll just call you Fiore.
Fiore.
Thank you.
Quiet Place. That was the one I was looking for, Billy Man.
Oh, they made a sequel. I don't know if that was any good though.
I don't know. I didn't like the ending of Quiet Place, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah. So what we got coming up? We got some good stuff in pocket. Don't know exactly when it's going to be released yet. There will be a trailer up, but we will be kicking things off this month. Well, we just had Predator 2, of course, that we just did, but the second film will be coming out in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Is it next week or 2 weeks? The 17th. We did announce it at the end of that Predator review, and we've talked about it on and off for a while. So it's that time of the year again, folks. It's Stepfather's Day, because we're going to be doing Stepfather 2, Make Room for Daddy. Terry O'Quinn reprises his role as the killer stepfather. Yeah. And is it good? I don't know. We'll talk about it. Find out soon. I love this poster art though. It's like it's so fucking good with like the wedding cake and everything. And I love the box because it has like the knife that is like foil. I don't know. It's fucking cool. Just don't show the back because it spoils the end.
Oh, I know. We don't do that. Meg Foster's in it. Jonathan Brandis is in it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Stepfather 2, Billy. They made 3 of them and a remake, but we're doing 2.
But we're doing 2. Next year we will round out our Stepfather series with Stepfather 3 for Stepfather's Day Part 3.
Well, I mean, so you got time to either listen to the episode or maybe check the movie out, or a little bit of both if you got time. And on that note, lady, you're right, Jonathan Brandis. Oh my God, what a shame.
We talked about that in the episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, go back and check out that Stepfather episode before you got some time to prep before Stepfather 2 comes out. But stay tuned because we will have more information. Again, we got that minisode coming out for Mail Order Murder, the story of Way Productions on tape, and we're going to talk about Lunch Meat VHS and that release and stuff. That's going to be for Patreon. And we're going to have another commentary track for you. We're going to have the Stepfather 2 episode, and we're going to have some junk mails and some other good stuff coming.
Commentary and a watch along. We just don't know the exact date on that. We'll announce it. I'll check the socials for that. And what else we got really coming this month? I mean, next month, again, we have the live show. The in-person live show with the Gate and Ghoulies.
The live show is the big focus for July. So we're going to be doing a couple episodes that coincide with that. So we'll talk about that when we get there. But we're going to do some things that coincide with that. But the live show will be the watch-along replacement for that.
And the live show.
So that's 2 things. So the live wrap-up and the watch along will be encompassed in that live show because we're putting a lot of time and effort into that to make that great. But please be aware that if you cannot make the show, we have something special that you will be able to access on Patreon.
Yes.
And
we'll talk about that again.
And we'll talk about that again soon. But if you can make it awesome, make some plans to come down, hang out with us, watch some good movies. July 16th Saturday, July 16th at the Colonial Theater. Again, Ghoulies in the Gate on 35mm. Can't beat that shit. There's going to be all kinds of great people to hang out with and chat with and buy some stuff from. Independent artists. Davey the Scaredy Cat DeForn is going to be there. Tony from Hack the Movies is going to be there. Tapes from the Crypt is going to be there. There's going to be sponsored giveaways that are going to be fucking insane. We just got confirmation from somebody today. What?
Somebody, I wasn't trying to cut you off. Somebody in the chat said something funny. That's all
right. Well, hang on. And we got confirmation today from somebody, from a couple people that are going to be sponsoring the show and putting into those giveaways and stuff like that. So we still have a lot more news coming up for the show. So we've been kind of tight-lipped about it, but it's everything's going to pop in the next week.
Yes.
And we won't shut the fuck up about it until it happens. So.
And Richard, I'm laughing at your comment. Yes. Maybe it should be Matreon sexism. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that was kind of funny. Radical, welcome to the stream, by the way.
What's up, Radical?
They enjoyed the Predator 2 review.
Oh, glad you dug
with
the
the
show.
Very famous Tony.
Yes.
And they're asking, do we want some candy? There was an outtake where I did eat some candy. It didn't seem like it made it in the episode, unless I fucking didn't look at the screen when that happened.
Oh, I totally forgot about that. I might have chopped it off. I'm sorry.
That's fine. It was totally a last minute thing after we had ended the episode. It's like, oh yeah, I got this mint.
I think you might have went back and like did it, but yeah, my bad. We'll put it up on the socials.
Yeah, fuck it, right? Yeah, it was actually pretty good. It was just a mint.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
nasty predator candy. I don't know.
Pocket candy, moldy pocket candy. But yeah, do you have anything else you'd like to say to these fine folks?
I wish my brain wasn't literally scrambled eggs at this point, because I would love to talk for another hour, but I think it's all chewed up, Joe.
Yeah, no, it's good. I had that was a really good time. That was a really fun. There was very question heavy, which I like. So keep asking those fucking questions. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for supporting us. Thanks for watching the show. Thanks for listening to the show. Thanks for being patrons. If you're on Patreon, thank you so much. Like we literally at this point cannot do the show without your guys' support.
Yeah. So
thanks for supporting us and being there for us and perpetuating the movie dumpster. And yeah, we hope to see you at for our next episode and our premiere for Stepfather 2, and we'll catch you back for the end of the month for June for the next live show, or the live wrap up.
Yeah.
Jesus
Actually,
Christ.
June.
Forgetting the names of our shows.
It's been a long week.
Yeah, it's been a long week.
Well, a month really, but
yeah. So expect new talks from the dark side and some new stuff being announced. Keep your eyes on the socials. We're always posting there whenever we have updates and stuff. And yeah, if you haven't, do us a favor, go subscribe to us on YouTube. And if you've been listening for a long time on the podcast or watching it, leave us that review. That would be awesome. And again, can't thank you guys enough for coming to hang out with us on your Sunday night. We hope you have an awesome week. And we'll see you soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
We sure will. Love you guys. Talk to you later.
Take care.
Have a good one.